All right, gang, coming back here fast. You know, I try not to do several pond updates in a row, but after a whole lot of work, I wanted the reward of you all seeing what I got done. So I did something stupid. And here's where I say, don't do me, don't be me, is probably the appropriate word. Do not do what I do, do not try what I did. But I worked my tail off to get that hole open in the pond, and it was not happening. There was no movement whatsoever. I mean, I could barely get things going. So I did something you're never supposed to do, and I went ahead and I walked on the ice. I felt pretty comfortable that it wasn't gonna crack under me, right? Again, don't do what I do. But when I got out to that center where the geese were working and had a little bit of a tiny hole where the aerator was working, that is where I was able to get some progress. Is it a swimming size hole? It absolutely is not. Okay. The ducks may try and shove their tush into it, and certainly that wouldn't hurt things. But now, instead of little drips and drabs of water, they have a watering hole, and that is what I wanted. So they have a watering hole. I moved the pole to that watering hole because it appears that's where the ice is thinnest, and that would make sense because that's where the aerator is working the best, etc. Blah blah blah. You've heard it all before. Is this going to be perfect? No. Is this going to create an argument between me and Farm Hubby? Absolutely. This is going to be something that I will have to do myself because I don't expect anybody else to take the risk of walking on the ice. And my hope, of course, is that I only have to do this for another few, well, it's probably another week and a half to 2 weeks easily before we get temperatures that'll even get close to putting a dent in melting this. But if I can get out there and work that hole around every day, and the aerator is clearly working on it now, right? When we've diverted all the pressure from the pump to this single spot, I think between all of us, we could probably even expand on this hole a little bit, and that is going to be key. So anyway, that is the plan. The alternative that was discussed, and everybody's still out and about, the alternative option that was discussed and we didn't go ahead and execute on it would be to try and flood the pond with fresh water on top of the ice. And while that's possible that it may have worked, the challenge of running water out here and trying to put enough water on top of the ice so that it doesn't freeze and just become thicker ice, and actually has a layer of pond on top, would be really challenging. And then frankly, I don't know what that would do in terms of long-term ability to melt the ice down here. So for now, we have a solution. It's working today. It may not work tomorrow, but for today, it's working. Yes, the turkey are very proud of me. The geese have actually left their little hole, right? So they all kind of rushed in and had an actual real drink. So I feel good about that. As I walk away, more of the birds will find it. The chickens are starting to come out and about. Now that the snow is solid and no one's falling through, they're walking, they're coming out and about and moving around a bit more. So we're getting back to normal. Hey guys, including Hugo waiting to go back home. We are getting back to normal. And I, for one, am thrilled about that. It is not going to be normal or easy for days, weeks, but it's better. And better is all we can ask for right now. The girls are getting a path moved through to the pasture. The donkeys are outside soaking in a little sun. Nobody is out in the pastures yet, and they won't be for days. But there's not much I can do about that. Even if we plow paths, they'll only walk up and down on the plowed part, and we're certainly not going to try and move all this snow fully out of the pastures. So we are where we are for a while, and they'll just be happy when it's spring, and so will I. So anyway, that is the latest update. I will keep you posted, and keep your fingers crossed we don't get the winter storm that they're claiming we're getting this weekend, because that brings more snow with it. Wouldn't that be fun? What do you think, Hugo? Oh, Hugo, he's done. He's cold. All right, I got to get these guys back inside. I got to get me back inside. I hope you all are having a fabulous day wherever you are in this world. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Be kind. And I will see you at the next one. Bye for now.